Ciao.
Ciao. Ready, Giacomo?
I'm ready.
Okay. Have you ever met someone who used to say happiness is just for personal life and has nothing to do with the job? Yes, yes. And maybe that's why we are so happy on Friday afternoon and so unhappy on Monday mornings. Yeah? And do you remember what Dr. Rajesh Sisodia said yesterday? So the incidence of a heart attack on Mondays is 20% more than in the other days. And do you know, why are we happier in the weekend? What happened in the weekend? Drink? Who said drink? Yeah, you know, we can say in a couple of words that we are the best version of ourselves during the weekend. So we thought, in Italy we have 3,200 employees and they are happy only half a day in a working week. What a shame. So we thought that it was important to set up a new ambition to be happy, to be the best version of ourselves all the day long, all the week long, while we are working. So the decision that we take was to make it happy, to make it visible. Be the best version of yourself. And to do that, we have taken away all the unnecessary boundaries, like labels, ratings, predefined career paths, and we decided to okay, sorry, I forgot to move the slides. And we decided to have a people strategy that is based more on desires, inner motivations, and true potential instead of already available skills or competencies. So I really agree with what Mr. Nobis of DHL said yesterday. We can drive our company having a quarter strategy. I have to survive this quarter. Or we can have a long-term strategy. And that's why we can also bet on someone who is not already with the right competencies, and we can offer opportunities to learn, opportunities to fail, to experiment, to be happy, in a few words. So, company should leave the stage to the people. So, instead of telling you, I'm the HR person of Randstad, so our policies, our procedures, and so on, I just want an employee, an important employee of Randstad that can talk about true potential and opportunities thanks to his experience. So, the stage is yours, Jack.
Thank you. Thank you, Valentina. And I'm very happy to be here today for this great opportunity. During my career, during my sports career, always the word happiness matched with word opportunity. I can see very moment of sadness in my career and also happiness. But I can really distinguish 3 moments where I really understand that I was happy at that moment. I'm a former volleyball player. My name is Jack, I'm 44. I'm a husband, I'm a father of a girl of 14 years old. And I'm a former professional volleyball player. I played volleyball for 24 years of my life, 18 as professional. I won 3 gold medals in the youth sectors and 15 gold medals as professional. And I had the honor to wear the blue jersey of our national team for 97 times. And now, today, oh, thank you. And today, I have a new professional challenge in Randstad. I am the head of Randstad Sport, the head of Randstad Corporate Training, and also a sales manager in a region of Randstad HR Solutions. So I have a new challenge. I discovered my talent by chance. I discovered my talent thanks to a competent person who saw me during an audition when I was 14. When I was a child, I had a dream. And my dream was to become a champion, a sports champion. I love sport, I admire sports people, and I wanted to become like them. But I started with football. So since I was 13, I played football. But at 14 years old, I grew too tall, too fast, and I lost coordination. My coach at that time said that, no, he pushed me aside and said, football no longer can be your street, your way. So I was sad, but I tried to find something else. My older brother, Tommaso, just started to play volleyball at that time, and I really loved watching him play. So I decided to try volleyball too. In our hometown at that time, there was a great club, volleyball club, with a fantastic youth academy. And thanks to my height, I was able to try an audition in this club, no? And I remember that that day in the gym, there were a lot of guys like me, but I was really one behind technically. And the audition went so bad, so bad. It was a disaster. At the end of the practice section, the training session, I was so sad with my father. But in that moment, a person approached. And his name is Giuseppe Brusi. We are still friends today. And at the time, he was the general manager of the club, the whole club. And he said, I watched you, and I have to say that you have something that we cannot teach you. You can touch the ball very soft. He said that I had a soft touch on the ball that he never seen before. And he said, if you work on this talent, you can arrive at the high level. Then, so he gave me the opportunity to enter in the team, and also he gave me the opportunity to work with great coaches, and I started my career. I saw for the first time that day my career I had on me, okay? I had me. And I was very happy at that moment because he gave me a chance to realize my dream. He gave me an opportunity. 18 years after, when I was 32, I was already a young father and a young husband. I was at the top of my career. I was on the list to go to the 2012 London Olympic Games. I was playing in Russia. I was playing in a Russian club, very important, who was playing to win the Russian League and also the Champions League. At the end of March of that season, I started to feel bad, tired, and different. Once, back home in Perugia, I started to make some medical tests, clinical tests, and I discovered that I was sick. The 1st June of 2011, I was diagnosed with cancer. I found out that I had a lymphoma, high-grade, 4-stage cancer of the lymphatic system, with many tumor lesions throughout the body, organs and even bones. I was on treatment for about 9 months, 7 rounds of chemotherapy, and also the bone marrow transplant to solve the problem. It was, of course, a very tough moment of my life for me and for my family, as you can surely understand. But at the end, I was lucky, because with me, chemotherapy works, and transplant was successful. So, the 23rd of December of 2011, I get back to my wife, to my daughter, and also to my healthy life. Thank you. When I got home from the hospital, I was in a wheelchair, 21 kilos under my normal weight. And for some weeks at home, I couldn't take care of myself. I remember my father had to pick me up on his arms to bring me to the toilet. But every day during that period, I tried to gain some space or room to healthy life. And I remember perfectly the day I went back to the bathroom by myself, and then start training again in the gym. I regained weight, muscle and fitness, but I was scared. I was scared that the world of volleyball don't want me anymore as a player. I was scared that in my world there was no more room for me. I really wanted to go back to be an athlete again, like before. And I thought it was possible, but I was very scared, and I didn't know how to do that. You know, I remember that I thought I need an opportunity. At a certain moment during the summer of 2012, Trentino Volley, one of the most important and strongest volleyball club in the world at that moment, offered me a contract to be the second setter, the playmaker of the team for 2 seasons. And I remember that I was not in shape yet, and I was a long way, from athletic condition. But the president, Diego Mosna, the president of the club, gave me a chance, and he said me that he was sure that I could come to win again. I could be important in the dressing room of the team, and he gave me a job again. He gave me an opportunity again, and I remember that day that I was very happy once again. And I want to tell you that together with my teammates, I won 5 more gold medals after cancer. Thank you. At the age of 38, my career ended. Suddenly, the market didn't respond to me like before. Many young players were making their road, and I remember that my level of game was slowly lowered. I could no longer be fast as before. I could no longer recover as before, with the speed as before. And I remember that I thought, okay, maybe for the sports environment, I'm get older. I was 38, but I was too old to stay in the sport at the highest level. So I lost my job, and I wasn't ready to lose my job. to lose my job. And I couldn't imagine myself doing something else. But I needed a new career path. I remember that I never wanted to be a coach. But sometimes I dreamed to be a manager in sports environment. Maybe in a club, maybe in the league, maybe in the federation, you know. I have been a setter, a playmaker, so a manager in the field. I used to manage people to a goal, no, to a common goal. And so sometimes I dream that maybe after my career I can do that also out of the pitch. So at the end of my career, I started knocking to some sports door of the sports environment, no, sports world. They are all closed. No space for me in management of sports. And I was sad. But one day, when I was in Rome to present my book, to my book presentation with my wife after my illness, we decided to write a book about our story and to tell people what we went through, and also to help our non-profit foundation. I was in Rome to present my book, and again, a person approached me. And it was Marco Ceresa, now our CEO in Randstad, and also at that time, the CEO of Randstad. I remember that he came to me and say, you know, I am the CEO of Randstad, and I want to say that at that time, I had no idea of what he was talking about. I didn't know Randstad, I didn't know the work environment like, you know, a normal work environment. And he said, okay, I remember that he shook my hand, he introduced himself, and he bought my book. And then he went away. After 3 days, he called me on phone and said, Jack, next week, I come to Perugia, where I live, and maybe we can have a dinner together. Maybe we can talk. And I said, okay, yes, no problem. And he said, but you have to come prepared, because you have to tell me what you want to do when you grow up. Okay? And at the dinner, he invited me to join the company. He said, I think you have skills, some skills that can help our business. I don't know how, I don't still know how, but maybe you can help our business. And I think that you can start a new professional path. And I think that in Randstad, you can find the right people to help you to get over, not to start over. And so I decided to go to work in Randstad, and I'm very happy because it showed me a new opportunity, and I saw a new high-level career journey ahead of me after sport. And in that moment, I was happy again. Today, I'm here in Randstad for almost 7 years. I try to work hard every day. I try to learn a lot. I try to challenge myself. And I have a role of great responsibility today. And I try every day, I hope you agree with me, to be the best next version of myself. Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? I don't want to add anything.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.